The McCain campaign is pulling some of its staff and advertising out of the state of Michigan, with one advisor being quoted as saying the battleground state is, quote, off the list. The latest polls in Michigan show Barack Obama leading right now. The McCain camp says it's now planning to focus on countering Obama's efforts in Indiana, the Hoosier state. Mark Murray is NBC News deputy political director. And Mark, as far as that move to move south to Indiana, is that such a wise move on the part of the McCain campaign?
Well, there's going to be a lot of second guessing, but really the big news is Michigan and the McCain campaign scaling back its resources, its TV advertising, and its staff. And it really does have some interesting impact on the electoral map. And let's look at our fun Surface, Microsoft Surface video and show you where our current electoral map is right now. We right now have Barack Obama with a 212 to 174 lead over John McCain. But as we've been talking about, Michigan and its 17 electoral votes. In our next NBC map, we're going to move this to lean Obama now, given the fact that the McCain campaign is essentially conceding the state. But what does this mean? Well, we can actually break it down a little bit farther. We go into this particular application here, and again, you have Obama leading McCain 212 to 174, but we give Obama Michigan, and we also actually give him some states where he's leaning in the polls as well. Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Wisconsin. What does this do? Barack Obama is now sitting at 264 electoral votes. He's just, essentially one state away. And what the other big thing is that for John McCain to be able to win, to get to that 270 figure, he has to win all the other states that are here: Nevada, Ohio, North Carolina, Florida, Virginia, Colorado, and of course, as we were just talking about earlier, Indiana. He has to win all of them. The big problem for John McCain is that he's either tied or behind in all of these states right here. And so it really becomes, pulling out of Michigan really ends up narrowing McCain's map. Now, what the McCain campaign wants to do is essentially be able to play in a state like Pennsylvania or Wisconsin, try to win one of those and use the resources that they've been diverting to Michigan into those states, and plus some other key battlegrounds like Florida and Ohio to play defense there, because as we all know, George W. Bush won those in 2004. But the big headline is it's a much narrower map for John McCain.
And Mark, just to underscore your point about the polling in these battleground states, I want to put on our screen the Quinnipiac poll conducted September 29th through October 1st. In Florida, Obama 51, McCain 43. In Ohio, Obama 50, McCain 42. In Pennsylvania, Obama 54, McCain 39. Under the scenario what you laid out, obviously, if he is seating Michigan, then he absolutely has to win both Florida and Ohio, and possibly Pennsylvania as well, right?
No doubt, and those polls are really bad news right now for the John McCain campaign. What they're actually hoping for is that this is a high watermark for Barack Obama, that after the economy being front and center in the top story for the last 3 weeks, with Sarah Palin seeming to drag down the ticket a little bit up until last night's debate performance, they're hoping that this was the best it gets for Barack Obama, and they can try to start making up ground in those states. But you are right, if they lose Ohio, lose Florida, and after conceding Michigan, it might be all over. But we